Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm starting a new playthrough of
Well,
Bloodborne.
you've come to the right place.
I uh, I
Yharnam is the home
progressed
of blood
up
administration.
through, I want to say
You
about
need only unravel its mystery.
a fourth of the like quarter of the game.
But where's an outsider like
Um,
yourself to begin?
I've got my insight up past 40 on a different
Easy,
character. I've
with a bit of
beat
Yharnam
several
blood of your own.
bosses, done a
But
chalice
first,
dungeon,
you'll need a
and I feel like
contract.
I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on in this game now. And seeing as how that's the case, I want to start a new character and broadcast that playthrough with this character. And since I've got two characters going, I can sort of broadcast one, not broadcast the other, sort of explore and have a better playthrough, because it's no fun for me to make videos and put up videos of me just getting stomped into the dirt. Now, that's not to say I won't lose. I'll lose a lot to these bosses. I've lost several times to several of the bosses in this game. Funny enough, beat Father Gascoigne, or Gascon, Gascon? No clue how to say his name. Beat him first try. Couldn't believe it after all the talk about that guy. But I did take him out first attempt. That being said, I took about 5 tries on the cleric beast, so I'm not really bragging at all. Just lucky. So make a new character. My other guy's young. Figure I'll make this guy mature. Make him a veteran. Oh yeah, I could just straight up make him a veteran. My other character is a lone survivor, because I have found that vitality is extremely important in this game, because of the fact that you can refill health. I thought about doing a waste of skim playthrough, but probably not yet, because I don't know what the end game is like, and I'm not through enough of the game that I'd feel comfortable leveling a character from this low. I like having sort of a guide in of where to go. Violent Past is looking pretty good. I like that I get 12 vitality out of that. My blood tinge is really low though, so guns won't really be useful. You know, let's do Violent Past, because damage is nice. Let's see. So voice. This is fun. Oh, oh, that one was really good. Let's do mature voice, I guess. I thought about making him burly. I don't know if I want to stick with that, but the characters in this game have very, very long arms. It's something I've noticed. They look like anime characters or something. I don't know, but they're definitely bizarre looking. I'm assuming this doesn't actually change any of his arm length. That's fine. Let's see. Nah, I don't need to do that. Now, my other guy, he's pretty boring looking, so I'm gonna try to make this guy more rad looking for my sweet playthrough here. Ooh, that's pretty tight. There's a beard I think I want already, because I saw it when I was making my guy. Because I got these sweet mutton chops on my other guy, but man, he looks like that guy from The Order, a game that I was gonna play, but totally changed my mind on after I saw those reviews, because oh my god, they were horrendous. Could make him Amish looking guy. Nah, this mutton chop beard has to happen. Man, his eyes are really bugging the fuck out right now. Whoa. kind of like the idea of just making him look like Triple H. If you guys hear jingling, that's because the dogs have decided to join me. No, all the hair needs to be the same color. Let's not go crazy here. And his head's really messing up here. I don't know if that's something that happens on everybody's game or if it's my PS4 or what. This is my second PS4, so who knows. I'll give him a big ass scar. Across his eye. Oh, I can't do it the other. Oh, I guess I could just. There we go. Scale it back a little bit. Let's do that. Man, that's super tempting. I really don't know if I want him to be wearing glasses, though. Let's do this first. I do want to do this, because I saw you could do this. And if he's going to have that going on. It's a real shame you can't just make it a dead eye. That's what I really like to do. Then maybe make the right color a little more blue. Okay. Whew, it's really messing up. See, this is my other guy. He looks like this. So, say about the favorites. I think this is kind of cool for a game with that obviously encourages multiple playthroughs. I think I kind of like my dude here. I liked this in the other game. The option to sort of just go through. See if we find this one more like Triple H. It's not really like Triple H, but whatever. More masculine looking at the other one. I'm gonna change his build. Make him burly. Why not? Ooh, very burly. Now that we have this burly gentleman here, let's name him Hurst. Helms. I don't know what laws are for using character names and stuff. I would assume I could call him Hunter Hurst Helmsley and no one would come a-knocking, but I'm not going to do that, because just in case. I don't like the idea of someone being upset about that. And also, he don't look that much like him anyway, so our good friend here, Hurst Helms, is going to go on a hunt. He's going to hunt some monsters. So I have been really enjoying this game. I was someone who really liked Dark Souls. I didn't play a lot of Demon Souls, mostly because
Oh, don't you worry.
I experienced what I think a lot of people did, which is that game was kind of broken.
You may think it
I appreciated it a lot. It had a really good look to it, and I'm a big sucker for anything with like knights and swords and shields, all that kind of stuff. But the gameplay of it just didn't click with me at the time. I think I also played around the time my big fat PS3 broke, so that could have been part of it too. I got Dark Souls late. I got on PC and had to do the mod to fix it, DS Fix, to make it playable. On a whim, being bored and not having anything to play that I was enjoying at the time, and hearing about that game, and fell in love. Totally fell in love with Dark Souls. Watched all the lore videos. If you heard a jump in my voice there, it's because my dog just came up and scared the crap out of me, because she's just like staring me down. But I watched all the lore videos. I hope I'm saying his name right, but Vatividya, Vaatividya, I think, on YouTube. Fantastic lore videos, production, everything.
You found yourself.
I know he's doing stuff for this game. I've watched one of his videos that was the stuff you missed in the opening area here, which super helpful because it shows you where a lot of really good stuff is. One thing you'll notice, I play with the darkness turned down a lot. Like, I turned where the brightness turned down a lot. My TV's really bright, so if you are having trouble seeing this, oh, here's the note, you know, here's your objective. If you're having trouble seeing this, that's why. If you are having trouble seeing it, let me know in comments, or, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, give me a comment there, because I'll turn it up so you can see a little better in the future. I know I'm streaming via the PS4's internal stuff, so it doesn't look fantastic. I'm working on getting some better equipment to stream from, but for right now, I'm just sticking with this because it's easier. So this guy, a lot of people are just going to come here and die to him. If you haven't seen it yet, you can actually run past him. And I'm just going to attempt to make it to the first lamp without dying. Oh man, off to a good start. So you can just sprint straight up to the first lamp and light it. I'm just gonna let this guy kill me if he'll do it, so we can get that cutscene and all that. But this way I don't have to bother starting back in the sick room, although I am going to go back there. But if you're wanting to just get to that lamp, just sprint for it. That's a lot of people out there have been showing that. I don't know if it'll trigger the cutscene now or not, but yeah, you don't have to just die to that guy immediately, especially with these load times like they are. You know, if you want to get a tiny bit of progress done before you die. Although a lot of people have been complaining about these load times. I don't necessarily think they're terrible. I mean, they're bad. They're not what I would like, but you know, it's no worse than Assassin's Creed Unity, which has horrendous load times and then kicks you in the crotch by showing you a second loading bar once it's been loading for long enough. So as most people know, it's the doll. You're gonna level up with that. I'm sure it's annoying people who've been watching stuff on this game or playing this game, hearing me blather this stuff out. I'm just doing for posterity, even though it's doubtful that someone will come to my video first, just in case. So, 3 options. This is the strength weapon. So normally I go with this, but I went with this on my playthrough and didn't care for it that much. And I like the saw cleaver, so I'm going to go and grab that. Blunderbuss. I've never tried the pistol. I don't know that I'm interested in trying the pistol if it doesn't have that stopping power. So yeah, I just want to look at some real quick. Let's see if the engravings are on there. Why am I doing it this way? I could just extend it. Oh yeah, they're there. So those engravings on the saw cleaver, I was wondering if those, as you leveled the saw cleaver up, got added, but apparently not, which is fine. I just was curious. So, you know, got my basic starting gear here. If you've never seen it, saw cleaver does that. You know, you can switch in between, do that dealio. Let's go talk to Gehrman.
Just, you know, this was once no even.
He blathers on about how this is a safe place for hunters. I mean, I don't. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, you know, play the game if you want to hear all the dialogue, or there's plenty of videos where people are probably letting the dialogue play out, and that's fine. I totally get that. But I just want to get back into the action here. I don't think I missed anything. So let's go to... We're going to the sick room. So there's somebody in the sick room that you can talk to once you leave. Once again, it's probably something most people know, but worth mentioning. I'll show you where to go talk to her. And we're loading. So yeah, if the quality of this is really poor, I'm putting it out in the best HD option on the PS4, but maybe it'd be better to stream at a lower quality for better output. I don't know. My internet's not the best thing in the world, but it's not terrible. So here she is.
Out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I know that you hunt for us. Please. Now
She gives you a potion. I think if you talk to her again...
But I have not... Please, I can only...
Eventually you can send people to her that you find out in the world. Man, I forgot how dark this game is without a lantern. You know, I prefer the saw cleaver because of what I just did there. The fact that I can just kind of bolt around things and then hack at them till they die seems to work for me. God, it is really dark. I might have to turn the brightness up until I get a torch or something. There's another item over here somewhere that's hidden. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have swore there was though. Well, those statues are great. So I don't know if my opinion matters to anyone, but I really like the atmosphere of this game. Things like this creepy locked up coffin. I mean, just very cool stuff. It has very Lovecraft kind of vibe to it. I know that term gets thrown around a lot, but so far I have seen a lot of things in this game that actually mean that. You know, it's not just people saying it has that because they don't know a better word to use. Like this early stuff doesn't really, but I have definitely seen places that would be comfortable in an H.P. Lovecraft story. But just the overall idea of, you know, a town of people turning into beasts. You know, there's another guy. I'm gonna try to use my blunderbuss, I guess. Oh, oops. Too early. So, let's kind of let it. There you go. Easy enough. So, a quick word of advice, or a piece of advice for me that you can take or not take. I would recommend saving your Molotov cocktails. It's tempting to use them in this area, but I'd save them for some other stuff later on.
Oh, you must be a hunter and this time, whatever. Hey, whatever the chuck and the yonda. A cropping like that. A cropping like that.
Okay. This guy's important. I'll give him a point. Yeah. Come back to this guy a lot. Like as much as you can. Because so far his dialogue has had a lot of changes. I would almost say the saw cleaver is a little overpowered for a starting weapon. And there's a part of me that really almost hates it because it's like the cover art weapon, and it's like, oh man, like I knew this was in the game. Like if this is all I'm gonna use, oh, see, I got cocky there. But all I keep thinking is like, if this is all I'm going to use for the whole game, so hopefully I find something else. But in my current playthrough, I pretty much exclusively use the saw cleaver. And blunderbuss. But I will say I've done some PvP on that other character, and it could just been internet lag, or maybe my character wasn't ready for it, but I'm gonna open this. That saw cleaver didn't do too much against that guy. At least I had a hard time getting to him to attack him. So it may be a thing of Saw cleaver's got really good damage, but later on its range may not be able to be compensated by the fact that it's got good damage. I hope I used the right word there. Always be rolling.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
I wouldn't go with me either. I mean, look at my creepy ass eye.
Lads, you've come on. Who'd open their door on a night of the hunt? Away with it.
Keep forgetting I can't two-hit these guys like I was. Also, something I've noticed, if you just keep attacking even after they're dead, as long as your blade passes through them, or whatever you're using passes through them, it looks like it still refills your health. So you don't necessarily have to, see? Like, he's definitely dead, and I still got a little bit of health back there. I should probably heal, huh? One thing I've noticed, and maybe I'm wrong about this, like I said, it could be on PS4. It's a refurbished one because my other one had problems, so who knows if this one has any problems, you know. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't. But the frame rate tends to be worse when it's day. Later on when the time changes, I felt like the frame rate got better. It also could be because I'm streaming this. Hard to tell, but I don't think it's that bad. Reports before the game was out made it sound way worse. Now I'm one of these guys. I'm the type of player in these games that heals pretty liberally. Got me. Man, I just sidestepped that. Now, if I'd been thinking straight, I would have come up here and got this guy first, because he's definitely the most annoying. Collect all the goodies. I'm also in terrible armor right now. I'm going to go to a place and get better armor shortly.
You're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
I'm just gonna check real quick. I'm actually gonna look at the quality of the stream real quick. Hopefully it doesn't catch up to me. Too fast, but if the Twitch mobile app wouldn't be complete garbage, I could check. Whoa. In case you didn't hear that through my microphone. While I'm waiting on this, you can actually see the douchebag who's smacking the door over here. A little bit, if I angle it right. He's a big old troll. No big deal. Actually, it'll probably be a big deal for my guy. Once you progress a little bit, they're not that bad. Alright, stream looks like it's running okay. Cool. Yeah, so I'll go down here and deal with this guy. First though, there are crows back here you want to get rid of, so in case you need to run away from, you're not backing into these friendly snugglies back here. I heard somebody call these mutant snugglies, and now that's all I will call them. Alright, let's fight this guy. So like I said, he's not as bad as he looks. I might get killed by him here just because I haven't fought one at this low level for a while. But really all you have to do is wait for him to attack and blunderbuss him. Like that. And then attack a couple times and run. I don't know what the hitbox on those guys are. Sometimes I pull off a finisher and sometimes I don't. What's great about killing him is you get access to the torch, which rocks, because now we can see stuff. We don't really need it here, but later on we will. So, if you have that music box playing, I'm going to get over there and show you at some point, but that is important. You need to get to that. And there's a way to use that on everybody's favorite boss, the Good Father. That shout out to Daniel Tax from Game Informer, who during their live stream of this shows you exactly when to use that music box item during that fight. Super helpful. Okay. So anybody who's watched any videos of this or played it knows Claire Beast is right over here. I'm not going to fight him yet. I'll level up first. I'm sure you can fight him right out of the gate and beat him. But I know I had trouble with him. So I'm going to wait and get some better stuff. These guys are real jerks. The best thing to do that I've found is to lure them down here. I have no clue if they followed me or not. Oh, there's one guy, one lone little hunter left down there. Hey buddy, if I had a ranged weapon I would shoot you. So we'll skip the werewolves for now. I don't see any reason to kill them yet. And I don't want to risk dying while I'm here. Because there's a great shortcut here. Roll through those barrels and everything and you can drop down here. There's a ladder to get back up. But this will take you down to the sewer. Where all those zombie looking guys are. Rats. There's some of the nasty werewolf guys here, but I'm not super worried about them. Because there's great armor down here, and that's why we're down here. So, bit of advice here, werewolf guys with the swords are way easier than the werewolf guys with the spears, because they have a ridiculous windup on their attacks. You can also just shoot them off the ledge here, if you want them out of your hair. I don't know if you can jump up here or not, but these guys are pricks. And the best thing I've found is just attack and run. So there you go. You can, that stunned him. I got hit though, so I didn't get to take advantage of it. but they're not so bad. Spear guys, just attack and retreat. I don't bother trying to find their weak point. The wolf guy is still wandering around, or is he trying to get up the ladder? Or... I don't remember if they can climb ladders or jump up here or not, so I'm just kind of watching my back. The item I am actually looking for, I think, is down here on the bottom floor. So I'm going to try to drop. Yes, okay. Get some thick cold blood. These rats are no big deal. Don't let them group on you, but they're not a big deal to fight. This guy, however, is a real dick. Because he's fighting you at this edge. And whoa, almost did it. Yeah, if you're not careful, you'll fall off. So... But this will get you the hunter outfit, which is a great starting set. So I could go back up that way, fight those guys, fight the wolf guy, but I think I can drop down around here somewhere and go over there, because I think there's a shortcut I can unlock. There we go. So I know that dude's down here, so I'm just gonna run. There's more of the same down that way. Yeah, so... Oh, I died. So yeah, the answer to my question is those guys came from. There's a shortcut up there. Oh, we'll go get it, but I'm probably going to take a different route. One of the things I know people really tend to do in these games is to immediately go back after their souls. That's a totally valid way to play. But because this isn't like Dark Souls 2, and because these guys will always be here and keep respawning, I just see no reason to rush back and get your souls. I really don't care if I lose 2,000 souls. I don't really care if I lose 12,000 souls. Because if running back is going to get me killed, you know, why do it? Boy, I wish I hadn't started there now. That's cool. I didn't realize that your hair would come out of this hat. That's pretty cool looking. I think it's bizarre that they have this like naked version of your guy in the stat me, but I guess just to show people what you look like. Like I said, you know, it's always a good idea to try to get the shortcuts best you can. Because you can, you know, use your crappy starting point faster to get back that way. Oh man, don't be a dick. If you're not super comfortable just charging these guys, like I am, because I'm an idiot, you can lead them away and use pebbles to bring them to you in better places to fight them. I just don't really care. Because, look at that guy's arm. Because I ran this area a lot. Hey, 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 hey. The other addition to this game that's really good is it stores all extra items back at your base camp, the Hunter's Dream. Give me that extra help. I'll try to do a combo here. I didn't pull it off. I don't know if it's just this weapon or if I just am bad at combos, but I've not successfully pulled off a combo attack yet in this game. With this weapon, at least. No, I may make this dude use the Kirk hammer since he's, you know, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Maybe we give him a sledgehammer. I'm sorry, he's Hearst Helms. He's not Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's a whole other person who has rights to his name. Oh, yeah, so, you know, I get careless. I play carelessly. I didn't. Okay, good. Say, I hit triangle there by accident because I thought he took off way more health than he did. Oh, I forgot you have good reach. I am really excited to see the joke shield used in a full playthrough of this game. The shield, if you don't know, is a wooden shield that you can find. It appears that its sole purpose of being in this game is to make fun of people who were upset that there were no shields in this game. I want to try a combo attack. There we go. That would have probably hit him. I always forget about you. Oh, there he is. That guy has my echoes. See ya, glowy white eyes. He's got your echoes. Screen's gonna get real dark and I can't see very well. That's something I wish they would change. Or maybe let you toggle the screen dimming. Because when you're in a boss area and it does that, it makes it really, really difficult to see what's going on. So I find myself using the lock-on less in this game. Although I do use it against certain enemy types. But for your basic guys, it's not always necessary. And if you have a couple guys standing next to each other, don't do it. Because you're just... the lock can get in your way more than help you a lot in this game, which was the case in the other Souls games as well, but where this has such an emphasis on just getting in there and fighting and not hanging back, it makes it way more important to just get in there and attack and not worry about locking on if you don't have to. Boy, that laughing is creepy. camera in this game goes kind of crazy at times. It's not terrible. I just, you know, it's good to have a good awareness of your surroundings. Because, boy, sometimes it just completely loses you. Alright, I'm gonna try to fight these guys. Hope I don't die. But, let's see if we can get one of them to look at me here. We're just gonna lead him down here. The nice thing is, if you can get him to follow you down here, whew, those are worse than I remember. But if you can get them to follow you down here, you have way more room to fight them, and you have some outs. You know, you can roll down there if you have to. Might kill you, but get your souls closer. Damn. Also, you can fight them, especially if you have the round or the big axe that extends. Extend the axe, just fight them on the stairs because they bottleneck here. So if I keep walking in this direction, I'm going to have to fight the cleric beast, which I'm not going to do yet. What I want is to find some madman's insight so that I can... Oh, you dick. So that I can start leveling up. This room, not a huge deal, but watch there's 2 hidden guys. There's a guy back here as well. As soon as you come down the stairs on your left, there's a guy here. And something that got me the first time, this guy in the wheelchair, not friendly. So just give him what for. And you can read this. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward, as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. Love the writing on the notes. Typical From Software thing that happens, you know, some of the notes are a little... they're not... The grammar's not wrong, but maybe... you can tell it's written by someone maybe who English isn't their first language. But, you know, like Miyazaki has said, and I don't want to, you know, not an exact quote, but I know he's talked about wanting to make these games feel almost like you're only getting bits and pieces of a story written in another language. Shortcut, shortcut. There's another shortcut up here, actually.
Across the deep, I have fancied.
these guys aren't bad either. They're the same as the big guy near the gate. But two of them at once at this stage may be kind of difficult. So we're just going to run past them. No big deal. From what I can tell, they won't follow you. Cold blood, dude. To level up, you need 1 insight, which to get it, you're going to have to explore a little bit. Or you can just go fight the cleric beast and die or win. You'll get 1 insight for sure. I hate to do that. I don't like killing the poor rabid dogs here, but boy are those souls nice. Souls. I call the Blood Echo souls. Not because I'm like trying to be cheeky, but because it's just force of habit to say souls.
You're a hunter. Do you know of any safe places? I'll believe I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you want to stop, you're up to what you get. And you can... Go on.
So we'll have a place for her to go later. Right now, I haven't been there yet, so... So this area is kind of tricky the first time you go through it. Because there are guys with guns, and when they see you, they will start shooting you and alert everything else in here that you're here. But we want to go up here and talk to somebody before we ever go down there. She is right here, behind all this stuff. This is her, Eileen the Crow.
Oh, a hunter, are you?
Try and get a good shot of
And
her
an
face. I
outsider.
don't have a binocular yet.
What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight,
There you go.
of all nights. Here, you hunter. Prepare yourself. There are no humans left. Still, what's wrong? No, man. What? Oh.
So talk to her twice, because she'll give you an emote. I don't know what her deal is yet. I've seen her twice so far in the game. She's pretty cryptic. I don't know what her status as an NPC is, you know, whether she's good, bad, or if she's part of a covenant. They have not said, as far as I can tell. You want to break these off? I don't remember them being anything. Oh, that's close. Whew. I don't remember them being anything super special. One was the Saw Spear, which I'm gonna try since I like the Saw Cleaver so much. So I don't know of a more elegant way down than just diving off this thing. Maybe comment and tell me about it if you know of one, but I just did that. Walked right into it. So there's another one of those werewolf guys up here. I'm actually leaving my torch out so I can see him. He's also a spear guy, so countering him doesn't do a whole lot of good. But you can do the same thing, just drop him down. This guy would normally come up the stairs and surprise attack you. But if you drop down behind him, you know, he's either going to see you down there or walk up here, doesn't matter. If he's come up this way, you can find him by himself and just blunderbuss him. So, no big deal. This area is tricky the first time you come through because it seems like there's more to it than there is. But after that, this becomes a pretty easy area to get through pretty quickly. Central Yarnum in general, you know, it's the first area of the game, so obviously it's going to be easy, but while it has a lot of secrets and stuff, this is a great place to farm. You know, if you just want to run through and kill a bunch of guys, get you some souls, this is the place to do it, because they are very, very predictable at this point. So there's a bunch of rats down there. I am going to drop down there eventually. First, though, let's walk out here and deal with this mess. This is the place I was before. Or similar to it. I'm not sure if it's the exact same place, but there's a couple rifle dudes. Kill them, because you got one of these guys to deal with. I'm really making that bottom section miserable for myself by not killing those guys up here. I think it's hilarious that that one's like stuck in between two barrels. Like it's so fat it can't get out of the barrels. That is just really funny to me for some reason. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Oh, it's really hard to tell when those guys are dead. For me, for some reason. There's a thing there. I can drop down here. You know, I'm gonna go and do that before I try to do anything down there. And make sure there's nothing else I can get here. So just drop down here. Because once you're here, this leads to a shortcut. And the area itself up here, not too bad. There's some crows. Kill them. And we finally got some Madman's knowledge. That's great. So now we can level up. And we're headed towards a shortcut, so what I'll probably do is get to there and level up and call this first part of my playthrough here as Cursed Helms. The mental killer That was a horrible cerebral assassin attempt. I apologize for that. You know, more places to knock on.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool heavens.
They don't want to talk to you though, they're not interested. Most people in the town at this point, or as far as I've gone so far, most of these people never want to talk to you. If I had to speculate the lore reason for that, it's because they know they're going to turn at some point and they don't want you around to kill them. So here we go, here's a music box. You can go ahead and open this. And talk to her.
I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Didn't you just really look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't. Oh, if you find my mum, it plays, and when Daddy forgets it, Mum's so silly when I'm off.
So that gets you the music box from that sad little girl there. And now what I want to head towards is, if I'm thinking I'm in the right place here, is I want to start working my way towards the shortcut to another boss. Yeah, I think I am close. So, in the interest of, I just want to get through this part, we're going to leave this stuff for now. And we're just going to run. Oh. Straight to this ladder. Don't go down there. Do not go in that tunnel unless you're ready. There's a big bad thing down there, which we'll deal with probably next time or a little later today. I don't know. I'm gonna stream again on this character, but while we're up here, let's get some more souls. Just run up here, stand here, and then run away. Oh, didn't work. Oh well. I did my best. Oh, there it goes. So I'm not going to go up here yet. This leads to Father Gascoigne, I don't know how you say it, little girl's dad. And where you'll eventually find her mom. But no reason to go up there yet. Not enough guys to get souls from, so kind of a waste of time. But this is why we're here. This elevator takes you right to him. You can ride it up here and sprint straight to the lamp. You may pass, besides the guys on the bridge and all that, afterwards, you're going to pass maybe 3-4 guys. See? So just sprint past them. You'll come up beside the dark house. There'd normally be a guy there. And you're back.
Across the deep that's
We're gonna go to the Hunter's Dream and level up. I think it's really funny. I didn't even realize until now that this place is called Hunter's Dream. For posterity. I like games where you can create your character. Yeah, you get a good look at him, and I gotta admit, I like the aged look he's got going on with the big scar. Pretty cool. I'm a fan of this character I made, I gotta say. So I'm gonna pop this Madman's Knowledge and see if she comes awake. If not, we may have to port back out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so I gotta go back out and come back in. No big deal, but you need 1 to level up. You need 1 insight to level up. You need 10 to use the insight shop. I think anything past that just makes the game more difficult and adds some really fucked up stuff to this game. There's some really weird stuff in this game. If you take your insight up to about 40, it'll start showing up, and you'll know it when you see it. My advice to you, if you want to see that, put your insight up to 40 and go take Cathedral Ward. Because there will be some stuff for you to see and experience there. And she's alive.
Hello, good hand. I am a doll on an E2. Very well lit.
So like I said, I like Vitality, and at this point, I'm going to put everything into Vitality, Endurance for now.
Farewell, good.
So I do this. I know a lot of people probably don't, but I just straight up go and cash all these in as soon as I'm here. As long as I think I'm going to have enough to do something with. Because I will honestly just forget they're there and never use them otherwise. So Garamond's gone, he disappeared. I've not found durability to be a huge problem in this game. But I repair because I'm OCD about it.
Welcome. What is it? Very well lit.
So I don't know what this skill really does other than discovery. I don't know what that means, but for right now we're gonna keep pumping stuff into here. Because Hurst here is not a man who cares for the magic of the world. He just likes to hit stuff with his sweet saw cleaver. And while we're here, let's go ahead and load up on some stuff. I've got plenty of bullets. Let's spend the rest of this on health files. You know, now I can really dump some attacks before my endurance runs out, which is nice. Oh, here we go. But yeah, so for now, I think that's going to do it until next time. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I was dumb. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, comment, tell me how shitty I am at this game. Tell me things I can do better, things I can find. Tell me about the quality of the stream. And if you're watching on Twitch, I'd really appreciate a subscribe from you. But I know that sometimes you just happen upon stream, you don't really like it, so whatever. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later on when we fight the Cleric Beast.